If you want to see how Nikon took a 600mm from this size to this size, keep watching, as I'm going to go through Nikon's newest super telephoto masterpiece, the NIKKOR Z 600mm f6.3s. The challenge for wildlife, birding, sports, motorsports, or aviation photographers is shooting subjects far away that take a small portion of the frame. Without physically getting closer to your subject, how can you get a compelling picture? Super telephoto lenses bridge this gap and bring detail and life to your images that just isn't possible with mid-telephoto lenses. The 600mm range has always been in a category of lenses that required teleconverters, or in the case of prime 600mm lenses, glass that produced phenomenal detail and sharpness, but cost always made these options out of reach for most people. More importantly, size and weight, due to the large optics necessary to magnify a 600mm focal length, makes wielding a lens of this size prohibitive in most cases. When we announced the 600mm f4, I never even took it off the tripod. But starting today, Nikon completely changes the game for photographers and videographers that have always desired the flexibility of easily hand-holding a 600mm, but also appreciate the contrast, sharpness, and clarity of a prime lens. And now they can have it all. The secret to the miniaturization of this unique lens lies in the implementation of phase Fresnel lens technology. Combined with a smaller maximum aperture of f6.3, the result is a lens that weighs less than half of its 600mm f4 counterpart. With a length of only 11 inches, it's easy to fit this lens into common carrying cases and backpacks even when attached to a camera. The thinner diameter of only 4.5 inches gives way to a front objective that can now utilize common 95mm front screw-on filters. To ensure maximum clarity, Nikon's patented nanocrystal coat has been applied to improve contrast and reduce flare, while ED and SR elements minimize chromatic aberration. The result is a clarity and overall sharpness that achieves S-line status, which designates premium optical resolution and build. The balance and comfort in holding this lens is further enhanced with 5.5 stops of image stabilization, hitting up to 6 stops when coupled with bodies that use Synchro VR. Handheld panning, as well as overhead shots free from tripods, are well within reach for anyone that uses this lens. The NIKKOR Z 600mm f6.3s has a full complement of built-in controls, including a programmable function button located close to the camera, a memory set button for programming a specific focus distance to the camera's memory, a minimum focusing distance of 4 meters with a limiter switch built on the left side, a large dedicated focus ring, a control ring, an additional set of function buttons at the front of the lens, in addition to a large anti-slip rubber surface when handling the lens from the front for optimum balance. Never before has the clarity of a 600mm prime been coupled with the ease and endurance of long handheld comfort. For pricing and availability, visit Nikon's website today.